And I'm going to have to like triple check everything I submit to make sure it's up to her par.
Probably.
I'm sure it follows like every rubrics. And
I had a teacher fail me because her husband failed me the year before, and she just didn't like me. Her husband called me a dead bunny in the desert. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? I was in California at the time. He said, "You know what you are? You're a dead bunny in the desert."
You know what you are? You're a see you next Tuesday.
Don't know what he said after that, because I seriously, my mind drifted, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? But yeah, him and his wife were both on that level.
No, there's no extra credit, Old Windwalker. Yeah. If I get an F in that class,
What's
it
up,
will drop me
Judith?
down to like a 3.69 GPA, and I'm at a 3.82 right now. You know how hard it is to bring up your GPA just to 0.1?
Yeah, Bridget, life now isn't like it was when we were growing up with the teachers we had. Now there's social networking and laws set in place to prevent things like you can't hit kids anymore. We used to get the paddle in school.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. My mom wouldn't let them. She said, if he needs it, you call me and I'll whoop his ass, but you don't touch my boy. Yeah. So things are different now. It's a whole new world. Oh, really? Did I just hear a beep? You guys, today I would like to bring on a guest.
Nice.
We're bringing on Sean from Intuitive Tarot Insights and Guitar. Hello, Sean.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you. Can't see
you,
but I can hear you.
Okay, just making sure everything works.
Yeah.
Perfect.
What's up, my homie? How's life?
Pretty decent, not too bad.
I was telling everybody how you got lost in my shuffle today was ragged for me, and I apologize again. Sean, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, because you ditched them in your other
I
one
did.
show.
This is the second fucking time, and I was like, I can't do this to the guy. I cannot do this to the guy. I got sick last time, and then he had to cancel because of his daughter, I think. We're talking about being overwhelmed, Sean. So if you could, first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do with tarot and guitar, and then we'll dig into being overwhelmed, okay?
The whelms.
Certainly.
The whelms.
Certainly. 33 years old. Birthday is next week, next Saturday. I'm going to be turning 34.
Nice.
34. Going through my 30s here. Last year, I graduated from college after many years with an associate's degree in restaurant management in the restaurant industry there, working with food. I've been doing that many years. Last year, about maybe like June or July-ish, started. I always got into tarot with getting different reads and different things like that, but I never branched out to YouTube or anything like that. I was looking through Facebook and things like that, not seeing much. And then I started looking into it, and I started seeing that there's a lot more out here on than Facebook, a lot more on the YouTube. So I went and looked at a few things, started resonating with a few videos and things like that, and started getting a calling to do it myself. Started because when I do the tarot, I look into the cards and they help me heal myself and able to understand myself and different things like that, understand the messages. And I got a calling for it, and I started doing my YouTube channel and moving it forward and things like that. And with the algorithm, as you know, with the algorithm, if you're trying to do something new and the YouTube algorithm's not familiar with it, it will confuse the heck out of it, and you'll get lost. They'll get lost, and that's what was going on with my channel. My guitar stuff was getting mixed up in with the tarot, and because the tarot had more subscribers and everything like that, the tarot was being pushed, not the guitar. So I went and made two separate channels for those. So is intuitive fused or anything like
I can't hear you, Bobby.
Oh, there we go. My
that. There
bad.
we go.
So you're a father.
Yes.
So doing all this stuff must be overwhelming for you. How do you deal with everything?
How do I deal with it? When my daughter's at school, I try to work during the day, and sometimes that does has its benefits here and there, depending on because you know how YouTube's worldwide, so sometimes you can draw people in certain times, sometimes you don't, depending on what times you're on and everything like that. So I try
Right.
to balance it. Try to turn around and get content out when I can, different shorts and things like that at home when I can. If I can do behind the scenes work, putting posts up and different things like that, I try to get that stuff done as I can. Or on the weekend when I get a chance, put those things up. But going live, that's more during the day before she gets home.
Yeah. A lot of us here in the people in chat have channels. Obviously, we do. Um, but the people in chat, a lot of us have channels. And for those who don't have a channel, there's a lot that goes into getting a show ready. Um, there's the concept, the research, the creating the show, writing the description, creating the thumbnail, and that shouldn't take as long as it does for me.
But it does.
But y'all see my
Certainly.
thumbnail. I make some pretty nifty thumbnails, and I get lost. I get loaded and start playing with my Kittle in Canva, and I'm lost. But
But you know what though? I feel like that's also self-care because you kind of mentally get away from whatever you're dealing with.
yeah,
And you get lost in something that you like, clearly because you like it, because you're just doodling around with it. So
if I can't get away from having to do something, I'm going to try to enjoy what I'm doing at least. I'm going to do it in a fun way. That's the other thing. Enjoy what you do. Even if it's a fucked up, dirty job, try to find a way to enjoy yourself while you're doing it. When I was young, we had to clean out the trash cans in the movie theaters. We had to reach in and wash them out and everything. And I was a supervisor at the time, and I asked the crew to do it, and they were all set to jump my ass, and I turned over a trash can and started spraying it down, and they said, "You're going to help us?" And I said, "Well, I'm not going to ask you guys to do something I wouldn't do myself." And they were a little bit shocked by that, but that goes with self-care too, you guys. I'm always preaching, take care of yourself. You need to be self-aware. Ask yourself, where do I stand right now? What am I feeling, both physically, mentally, spiritually? Does anything have it? Thank you, puppy. I got such a good husband. Take, what is that called when you go down the checklist? Take stock.
yeah.
Take inventory. That's the one.
Inventory.
Inventory. And if it's hard, learn how to fucking take inventory. I don't care if it's hard. I really don't, because it has to be done. It's hard for me to do what I tell you guys to do. I have to grit my teeth and do it, but I do it because I'm asking you guys to do it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Certainly.
I want you guys to take my advice on taking stock and relaxing and being self-aware. But if I'm not doing it, you're not going to listen to me. So I have to do it myself. I'm also tipping myself a whole lot of money. So no, just kidding. Let's check in on chat. Yeah, we need to add her name to our burn book. My love and
Yes.
light crew.
Yes, we do.
Love you guys. You know, that's the thing. We are love and light, but we're not pushovers.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not meant to be taken advantage of. Take stock. Thank you. There's a difference between being a manager and a leader. That is a good point. I've never heard it put quite like that, but that is a very good point. I've never been afraid of hard work ever. At one point in my life, I was working 4 jobs at one time, like a good little Mexican, and I didn't mind it at all. I forget that Sean's white. I'm so used to having a Ramon with us, and we're all brown. All right, Jan.
Wait, did you say we're all brown?
We're all brown. Me, you, and Ramon. We're all brown.
Yeah.
I'm so used to you guys because you get where I'm coming from on that. Playing with your what? With my Kiddle. Kiddle is a site that I use to create the images you see on my thumbnails and on the t-shirts that I have in my store, which, by the way, there's a link in the description, and Selena's Ko-fi shop is in the description. What do you have in your Ko-fi shop, Selena?
I have oils, and I do a lot of past life readings. People have really been ordering past life readings, which has been really fun for me to do. It's about 45 minutes ish. And I record a video, and I probably pull about 40 cards and use a pendulum board and different types of stuff to like 5 different decks. It's pretty detailed. So
I love
and then
that.
some oils and like ritual oils and stuff like that.
You're gonna have to tell me about that. How you do your readings. That's awesome. I mean, with the Ko-fi shop, I've been thinking about putting them on Etsy, but that's just another thing that everybody's going to say.
Not only that,
really?
but they also take a larger chunk than Ko-fi does. I feel like the percentage wise.
Good point.
Yeah.
We have a local store.
So then you have to upcharge to kind of make up for that difference.
Yeah, there's a new center opening up in our area, and I'm not completely happy with the finance split there yet. So that's in process, but if we could get that all worked out, it's going to be a great thing.
Oh, thank you, Rebecca. She said my oils are amazing. I have actually an order that I need to send out to.
Your transformation oil.
Transmutation.
Transmutation. Why do I always do that? Always. It's not just once or twice.
You, Coco. Yeah, I did a past life reading for Coco, and that was pretty spot on. Like other stuff that came with it.
Nice.
I have an idea for a past life reading, a 2-person past life reading, where it's like Dee and I have done this in practice when we're working with her students. She has people pull a card and we go around and build a story with it. I've been thinking that can be done with 2 readers, and we did this, Dee. Oh my gosh, we fucking just did this. The last psychic fair we had, there was a group of people that came in, and we had a partition between us. I'm working on my client, she's working on her group of people, and I see her little head pop around the corner because I was totally at that point paying attention to their reading.
You did talk about that,
and I don't want to share too much, but I got involved.
So that's really cool.
Oh man,
happens, though.
Yeah,
oh, man.
I think that's
Dee and I were doing a tag team on them. It was awesome.
Welcome in, Moonlight. Welcome in.
Yeah, it was really cool. Gigi's here. What's up, Gigi? How you doing? Coco wasn't feeling well. I'm so sorry, love. I was down for a little bit myself. Now Ramon's down. I hope he didn't catch it from me.
Oh man.
We're on other sides of the country, for those of you who don't know. So, what are more ways to deal with being overwhelmed?
You know,
For Sean, it's music, I would assume.
a lot of music. I've used music over the years. Music has really been one of those things where going through some depending on whatever the situation is, music. I listen to music, and you can even when I go back and I look at my playlist, and anyone can see this. Go back and look at your playlist, either on your iPad, your phone, YouTube, whatever it is, and you can see certain songs that come up there, certain like 5 or 6 songs. You can see what kind of pattern you were going through at that particular time, depending on what kind of songs you have. So music
Yeah,
has, got me through a lot.
true. It has gotten me through a lot, and you bring up an interesting point right there. Um, I have looked back. In fact, I was doing that today and this past week, looking at the music I used to listen to on a certain year, telling Alexa, "Hey, play the music from this year," or
Yeah.
Alexa, play this type of music for me. And I was listening to the lyrics as I'm getting ready. I'm doing all I did was blow dry my hair. But I'm listening to the lyrics on some of the songs, and I'm listening like, "You're cheating on me." Um, there was that, and then something else they were singing about was in a negative way toward yourself. And I didn't like it at all. And it brought me back to what I was saying before. Watch what you're singing, because if you're singing about heartbreak and heartache and being in the depths of despair, you're probably going to manifest that if you're singing it into the mirror, So be careful on your song choices and your playlists. Try to keep it upbeat to balance out the downbeat. You know what I mean? I'm not saying stop listening to it, but just balance yourself out. Do you
Certainly,
have any?
your thoughts create your reality. Sometimes they do manifest.
Sometimes, all of the times, it's one of the big tenets for me with Hermetic principles is pretty much everything is thought, and our thoughts manifest things. Yeah. Doing our best is the best we can do. I just saw
Certainly.
live by Val of Dragonfly Crystals. Her best advice was mindfulness. Consider only the here and now. Everything else is pointless. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. That is true. This moment right here, when I say stop and take stock of what's going on around you, I'll give you a for instance of how I do it and see if you guys relate to it or if you think it's not for you or whatever. But there are times when I have to literally stop what I'm doing. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin. Anyway,
Okay.
I have to stop and I look down at my feet and I do a check all the way up to see how my body's feeling. I check and see how my emotions are doing. What am I pissed off at right now? Why am I pissed off at this? What is the root of the problem? Because I don't want to be pissed
Hmm.
off at the wrong thing. I don't want to rage for a little while and be raging at the wrong thing when it's really because of this. I will take mental, emotional, and spiritual inventory, like I said. But then, if that's still not working, I'll close my eyes and imagine myself walking to the front door, walking out the front door, and
Okay.
depending on where I feel I need to be, in a nice wooded area, near some rocks and a waterfall,
Ooh,
laying in.
yes.
I've gone to the
Nice.
desert because I like the dunes. It depends, and I go and I walk myself there for a few minutes, and then um, I come back to myself, and that is how I bring myself back down. Um, Do you guys have coping mechanisms like that?
I do. I mean, I live out in the middle of almost nowhere, so I have to, even if I have to walk down to go pick up the mail, because the mail's pretty far away. Um, I have really two long driveways to get through. And if I have to go take that little walk just to get some fresh air and, get my heart pumping as I'm walking, it's very steep as well to get to the bottom of the driveway. So coming back up, it's difficult, but it gets my heart pumping and it gets me out there in nature and smelling what's going on outside. So I think for me that helps ground me as well.
It does. Also for me, same thing. Going outside, it does ground you a little bit. Putting your feet right in the grass and taking your shoes off, putting your feet in the grass and grounding yourself. Um, Also meditating, getting into a quiet space, meditating,
Hmm.
trying to just clear the noise out. Even as you talked before, Bobby, just with like doing the dishes, just meditating and just listening to whatever pops in your head. Or sometimes for me, I'll even hear my ear ring quite a few times. I'll hear my ear ring, or a lot of times now, what I've been seeing is number patterns, like on my clock and stove and stuff like that. I've been seeing the number patterns popping up and
Yeah.
things like that. Ancestors, angel guides, trying to reach me, different things like that with my ear ring and different things like that. Even when I'm doing my tarot reading, that's another way that I can go ahead and meditate and get into it and be able to have that space. Do that. Even music. Music is one of the things where I can put on music and I can get into the music and relax and get into it.
That's
So
awesome.
Rochelle said, watching a comedy grounds me and brings me back to the mundane. So that's another thing. If I'm not in
Comedy.
the mood for meditative music or there's nothing on YouTube to watch, I binge watch Schitt's Creek. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
love that show. It just makes me laugh every single episode.
I've
And
never seen it.
Never seen it
Mm.
either. Heard it's really good.
I've never had time to start it, and then
it's
it
so
had
good.
gone on,
It's
and I
on
was like,
Hulu. It's okay. You need to watch Schitt's Creek. It's on Hulu. It's hilarious.
okay, here's an interesting thing. You say that,
You don't
but
have Hulu.
oh, I do. I have a lot of streaming channels to choose from. I never
Uh,
get to actually pay much attention to anything but RuPaul. And that's because I put it on right before bed. I was on the phone with Nate, a video call. And as I'm on the phone with him, I was getting 6 messages and emails and
Yeah.
a call coming
yeah.
through, and my dogs needed to go out, and I was doing this and that. And I looked at him and I said, "This is why I'm overwhelmed. This is what I mean." And he was like, "Dude, okay, calm down, calm down."
Yeah.
And then that's when I was on the phone with him, is when I realized what happened with Sean. Um, because I said, I was telling him I dropped an appointment the other day, and I went, "Fuck," and freaked out. Um, so yeah, that's it. It's been an overwhelming period, and then when you get sick, on top of that, it's really
Well, when you
rough.
already have health issues, so getting
Yeah.
sick makes it even more difficult, to recover. Like I was
And
talking with Deborah Blake, and she's also a spoonie. She has fibro and other health issues, as do I. So we
yeah,
talked about sometimes we only have, you know, 2 spoons for the rest of the days. What are we going to do for those 2 spoons because of having autoimmune issues, health issues? You know, it's tough. It's tough to try and balance not only your health, but how you're feeling. The weather affects your health. So for me, having this cold weather right now is affecting my health. Stress. Yeah.
just talking with people
Mm-hmm.
can lower it, unless you're talking to the wrong people, and they're just like MAGA will raise my blood pressure.
Certainly.
Um, the
Certainly.
talking and saying things and actually hearing your own voice,
Mm-hmm.
and hearing another voice spoken back to you, that interaction will calm you down and help bring you down.
Hmm.
Selena has help me calm down. And she doesn't even know it. Every now and then I'll just get a phone call from her when I'm overwhelmed. And she called me today. And today, actually, we had some news to talk about. But she just randomly will call me out of nowhere. And I'm like, "Yeah, fucking witches.
Yeah, and he does ask me every single time, "Are you a witch?" I'm
Are
like,
you a
"Ah."
witch?
Even
And
Ramon says the same thing, you know.
yeah,
He'll message me back and be like, "Are you a witch?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I am."
he's like, yeah, have you not been paying attention? Um,
True.
so reaching out to friends and having friends reach out to you is phenomenal. What is that? An
Creating
artist?
art.
Oh yes, I
This
Creating
is
have a
art.
from the
creating art card.
sacred self-care oracle deck.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is perfect for, you know, self-care
I
time,
have a
February.
deck.
So this one's asking you to create art. And as you can see, her art doesn't look perfect. So it's just reminding you that it doesn't have to be perfect. I know Bridget does like this loopy art,
I
and,
love
you know,
Bridget's
just
art.
stuff, just start looping and then making art out of it. So yeah.
This is
Nice.
called Voodoo and Violet, the card name, and it's about arts and crafts. So when this card comes
Yeah.
up, it's time to calm down, calm your tits, and pick up the craft. Just start creating.
Neurographical art.
Neurographic art.
Yeah.
Why they gotta put big old names for everything? I can't remember all this shit.
Yeah. For me, though, I think it's for me doing an unboxing because I'm in a whole different mindset when I'm doing an unboxing.
Yeah.
I think for
You
me
get excited during your unboxings.
that's therapeutic for me. It's, you know, for me that's relaxing.
Certainly.
You know, and, you know, or doing a book review, stuff like that. Like it puts me in a
Okay.
whole different world. Like mentally, I'm different, you know, and even if it helps me disconnect for 45 minutes while I'm doing all of that and prepping and putting my stuff down and my camera and my lighting and everything, to me that's my therapy. So
Uh-huh.
mhm.
So you've been shuffling your cards. I shuffle cards,
Yeah,
and Sean shuffles cards. This is a
yeah,
trait that we have as
Yes.
readers. It
yeah,
relaxes us. Um, it's my
It
favorite
does.
hobby to do, and it bothers me when I'm at certain family members' house that I can't whip out my tarot cards. And okay, I
yeah.
can't whip it out and go like that. All right.
Oh, thank you, Victoria. Yeah,
Certainly.
shuffling is
Shuffling.
relaxing, Lennon. Yeah, like even
It
like
does
the
get
rhythm
relaxing.
shuffle, the way it sounds, it's like ASMR all over again.
Yeah,
No.
there's a video where Gerald is giving me a reading. We're on together, and it wasn't planned. And he said, "Bobby, how about you getting a reading?" And I was like, "Sure." And he starts, and I wasn't liking what I was hearing because it
Yeah,
was true. And of course, you don't like hearing the truth, especially when it's truth you tell people. So
what
I'm
time
sitting
is
there.
your live, Lennon?
You
She's
can
having a
see
Hecate
me.
project, but yeah,
Oh, awesome. You could see me while he's
yeah,
doing this with a deck going like this. And he's like, Bobby, why are you abusing that deck? Calm down. And I was like, oh, I just,
yeah.
Trying to
um,
shuffle them up.
Yeah,
yeah,
so for
it's,
me it's very, you know, it's therapeutic to shuffle. It's meditative in a way, you know. Like for me, I could, if I continue to shuffle and just kind of clear my mind, I will go into a meditative state.
what puts you in a meditative state? Other things that put you in a meditative state. I know one that does. And Ben, wait till you answer.
For me it's a scent. So like I create my own oils. I always put on my own oils, and I'll put them behind my neck. I'll put them a little bit on my forehead and on my hands. And then I start smelling my hands, like that smell. It's, to me, it's very, there's a specific scent that relaxes me. Um, yeah, I mean, I have no problem going into meditation. Like I can easily go into meditation.
Tattoos.
Oh yeah.
When I get a
My husband was
tattoo,
falling asleep during a tattoo the one time.
Ooh.
The
Mhm.
first time I got a tattoo, I was just chilling. It's there,
Yeah.
and it was done. I've only had one tattoo that tore me up. And she was a new artist, and I thought she was trying to dig for my heart, going through
Oh,
my chest.
one of those.
Yeah,
It was
she was very
heavy-handed.
heavy-handed. Um, but like when I got the ones on my arms and leg, they had to
Yeah.
wake me up. Same thing. I lose it. Sean, do you get tattooed?
Dude, I've got quite a bit on me. I've done it myself. All the ones I have, I've done myself.
So my
Really?
son does his, I mean he goes and get his own stuff, but
As you
he says
see,
the same
I
thing.
don't know if
Tattooing
you can see this,
himself
but
is
I got quite a
meditative.
few here. I got
Yeah.
quite a few.
Yeah. My son does the
Ah,
same thing. He does
do
his
you
own
find
tattoos, and for him, he says it's
Here, I got
meditative.
quite a few, as you see. I got them all over.
I love that. That's
I got a
cool.
bunch. I got a bunch. I got a few here. Got a few on my legs
I
that I've
it
done.
might be harder if you're the artist and the canvas at the same time, but do you find it to be that kind of relaxing experience, or you just go zen?
Well, I try to. A lot of the tattoos that I have, I put on there that mean something. They're part of my life, part of my daughter's
Hmm.
life, part of
Right.
family. Try to make those memorable things like that. Some things on here that I do like and things like that. But a lot of it, like I said, is spiritually related. But I do like that I can be creative with it. I can be creative with it, and it does show style.
Right.
Nice. Yeah.
I, my cousin took up tattooing and did it himself, and he was like, let me do you, and I was like, no. How about we not? Come back to me in 5 years when you've had time to practice.
Yeah.
I've dealt
Certainly,
with new people. um
certainly.
as
And when
far
when
as
you when you do it,
ways of relaxing, the tattooing brings me to another point. um it goes back to the physical part. When you work out and sweat, no pain, no gain, um, and you get that cathartic release at the end.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the gym in 6 months because of my health, but um, I'm hopefully going back soon. The I when you, fuck it, it's my show. Um, have you guys ever been in a stockade? um like what they used to put the witches in, with the arm and the head in the wood going down over it like that. um
In this
I,
life or a past life?
in this life, I was at a festival once, and
Mm-hmm.
they had a
hmm
stockade, and
Yeah.
they had somebody
no,
flogging somebody else's back.
Oh, how
and I,
fun.
and I was looking, going, I
nice.
wonder what that's like. I wonder what it looks painful. I can't. No, I don't want to do that. And he
Yeah.
says that he let the guy out, and the guy was like, "Oh, that was great." And he says, "Does anybody want to try?" And before I knew what I was doing, I was like, whip my shirt off, and I was already laying down in the thing. And
Nice.
he laid into me. And when I was done with that, I just went over and sat under a tree. It was better than sex. I have never had an experience like that since, because where are you going to find a stockade? But
True.
I was thinking the same thing, Rebecca.
what?
BDSM
No,
festival.
it was a gay pride festival, so kind of there were things there for it. But
Certainly.
no, it was right there out in the open, and everybody was dressed. Ironically, I
Wow.
learned something new about myself that day that I didn't know before. uh,
Oh, bad.
but the point
Yeah.
I was making in that is physical um, connection. Having that wake up call, that ice water in the face, that slap across the face, that
Yeah.
belt across the back. I do have this on the brain, don't I? You get where I'm going. That
Yeah.
Certainly.
shot, that can bring you back and center yourself also. What's up? How you doing, my love?
No, hey Lila.
I see. I can't remember everything, but I honestly do have problems with my memory, so I don't feel
So
too
let
bad.
me give you like the new list that Debbie sent me for her daily or weekly self-love practices. There's like
Yes.
let me tell you the list. So intentional
Mhm.
rest. One that's the kindest things you can do for yourself right now is give yourself a little time to rest. Just sitting, napping, listening to music, watching something that feels familiar and comforting. And she says you don't need to earn this time. You're allowed to have it. Warmth as care. So February self-love is very much about warmth, warm drinks, warm bath, cozy clothes, blankets, heating pads, like sticking your clothes in a dryer to warm it up, just warm it up a little bit. I'm
I do
always
that.
cold.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always cold. So I mean, I have a heated blanket on right now.
Warm
Um,
chonies.
yeah, that's you. Gentle emotional check-ins. Once or twice a week, just check in with yourself and ask, what do I need more of right now? And then listen.
I'm
You don't have
loving
to
this.
fix it. You don't have to do anything with the answer. Just let yourself be heard. So, heart centered boundaries. This is a good time to ease up emotional labor. It's okay to say no. It's okay to step back from conversations that feel draining. It's okay to log off early than usual and rest. Protecting your energy is part of loving yourself. Slow beauty rituals. Let beauty be slow and easy this month. Light a candle just because. Take your time putting on lotion or oil and putting it on with intention. Brush your hair gently. Surround yourself with things that make you feel calm and grounded. This isn't about doing, it's about receiving. And then small acts of self affection. Every day, try to do one small, quiet thing just for you. Something comforting, something nourishing, just something that says, I'm just taking care of myself. Every stop, even stopping before you're exhausted, counts as self care. And then the end of the month reflection as February winds down, take a moment to look back gently. What felt heavy this winter? What helped carry me through? And what do you want to bring with you as you move towards spring? So thank you, Debbie, for those wonderful tips. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
you.
Debbie. I
Yeah.
love that.
Welcome.
Um,
Thank you.
everybody's
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
talking about all the good conventions
Oh,
to go to. So if I wasn't a happily married man, I would have had my ticket in my hand already to see what's going down. But I married the vanilla gorilla, um, and I'm happy. I'm happy with him. But in the back of my mind, it's always nice to have a place to go for fantasy. You know what I mean,
mm-hmm.
Jelly Bean? Um, so uh, what do you guys think about pulling some cards for people?
Yeah. Can I show off something else before we start pulling cards?
Yeah, I would like it.
Absolutely.
So Bobby has is it Red Bubble?
Red bubble. Oh,
Red,
hold on. All right, I'm going to put you big.
yeah, Draven.
How do I do
Debbie
that?
is awesome. I love her. She was so kind to send me an additional
I
PDF
can't do
form
it.
for me to look at. That's okay. You don't have to put me on big. Oh, hi everybody. It's just me. So Bobby has a Red Bubble, and I think the links are in the description below. I purchased 2 items from Redbubble, and I want to show you guys. He has different types of binders, and I mean, like, um,
I designed that.
yeah, he did. He designed this. He like this can be put
Mm.
on different items.
Oh
On
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I have
really
a line of t-shirts and backpacks and
yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
He has, and then
Oh
this
man. I
one.
like that.
Can
I
you
like that.
explain where this one's from, Bobby?
That is called the
Oh
Atomic
man.
Fool, and it is a one-of-a-kind piece of art given to me by Chris Butler, who will
This is a
be.
full card.
Yeah, that's the Fool
Mm-hmm.
card. I'm
Oh
the
man.
only one to have an Atomic Fool, so he's also going to be providing some more artwork for the shop. I'm very excited for that. I love my friends. You guys are so freaking amazing. I don't
Yeah.
sometimes see what I was about to say right there. I don't deserve friends like you. I'm stopping that.
Is that for me, Hinda?
What did she say?
She likes my colorful top. So this is Figment. So it's like a happy. I felt like I needed something happy and uplifting today, and it's doing color magic instead of wearing black or gray or anything like that. For me, like that's another thing that can help you is you doing color magic, even in what you're wearing, even in the lipstick that you have on. Well, for me, if you guys want to wear lipstick, that's fine too. But for me, like wearing this was color magic for me to help uplift me after the really bad couple of days.
Ah,
Yeah.
um,
Pastel
that's
goth today.
yeah. When you
Stop
were
it, Draven.
talking about all the uplifting stuff or the
Yeah.
shirt you're wearing, I was like,
I
that's
am feeling
that's
that
too
inner child
cutesy.
joy, Marugras. Thank you. Color and sigil magic, yes.
I think we're all gonna be making sigils tonight.
I think so.
Putting things in freezers.
Yeah.
Um,
People
all
are
right,
getting
so
hexed and color magic and sigil magic, and yeah.
I'm going to tell everybody we're gonna do some readings right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a few rounds. Share screen,
Okay.
give away
Before we
tool.
do before we do the reading, I had a thought though. As you were mentioning about the self care and running down the list and everything like that, I seen
Mm-hmm.
a post. And I mentioned it earlier when I was doing my live, when I was doing my 78 card archive with all the cards. The post I seen on Facebook yesterday, it stated with the year of the horse, the Chinese
Yes.
zodiac with the horse, and I thought that it started on January 1st.
Right.
It did not. It starts on the 17th. Next year it will be on the 5th, but it starts on the February 17th. It starts there, and we have a few more days within that time. And as I've seen that, I started realizing, started looking at January and a little bit of February here, started seeing some of the things that were going on, some of the struggles I was going through, some of the things I was dealing with. And I realized that, hey, we're still in the year of the snake. I'm still shedding some of that stuff. And I've been reading with my moonology cards. I
Uh-huh.
actually been seeing a card that's coming up that keeps telling me, and I've seen it a few times, about momentum is picking up. And I started seeing that, and I'm like, ooh, because it talks about with the
Mm-hmm.
year of the horse momentum, talks about that
Yeah.
momentum
Fire
picking up and things
horse.
like that. Yeah, fire horse. So that was kind of resonating. I started seeing it. I'm like, what? It started connecting when I seen that post. I started seeing it. So we do have a few, like another week or so almost before the 17th comes up with that
Yeah.
release some
On
things.
on the 17th, it is the new moon. So if you're on the magical side, new moon energy is in effect. I have a spell. I'm working that night. I won't go put it on the air because it's magic. The There's a solar eclipse that day too, so
Mm-hmm.
it's a night of shadows.
And
On the
I think that
17th.
one's in
Yeah.
I think that one's in Leo. I think it's in Leo this year.
It
Well, if you're in
is.
Western, it is Western astrology.
Oh, I thought you said if you're here in Westeros. I was like, girl, where do you think you
No, it's
are?
Western astrology.
Oh, okay.
I resonate with true sidereal, so
I'm definitely. I haven't watched my astrology guy in a while. I haven't watched him. He does tarot when he talks about astrology. I haven't watched him in a minute. I gotta check in with him on some things when I look for the zodiac with Pisces.
I love watching astrology videos. It really relaxes me because it makes
mm-hmm.
me think. That's the other thing, studying. I will study and my mind will focus on something.
Yeah.
All right. So if you would like to have a reading tonight, put in the keyword #relax.
Go to it when you want to go to.
It's relax, don't do it when you want to suck to, or go to it
Relax.
when you want to come. It took me forever to
Ooh,
realize what that song was about. I couldn't believe they were playing it on air. I was like, you go, boy.
What deck
All
are
right.
we using, guys?
Let's see. We're talking about relaxing, so I'm not going to use dark decks. How about fun decks, uplifting, upbeat decks? And I have the perfect deck for that. I am going to use the Sunny Skeleton deck.
Oh.
Yes. What about you, Selena?
Well, it depends. I have Lunar Magic Oracle. I also have the Sacred Self-Care that we were just talking about. I have I Am Queen. That's another positive, uplifting one. I also have
Hey, Dan.
oh, the Dead Inside deck, because we might need. I know this one's Joey. Joey made me do it.
Right.
She just did an unboxing.
That's why I
for
was
it.
laughing.
And I was like, oh my God, I have to get that deck.
Yeah, you've done that to me a couple times with your videos. Oh God, it's like the Bone and Earth and Bone deck, but it's red.
Yeah.
The one that you got me?
That
The
one.
apothecary one, or no?
Yeah, that one. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, guys. We have a lot of people putting in. Let's see. Yeah, we've got a dozen entries right now. Remember, these drawings are random, but I do think Dan is going to get drawn today. I'd like to put out some guesses.
Nice.
Becky.
Hey, Rebecca. Right.
Nice.
All right, let me see. So, let's.
Yeah, Bridget, put it in twice for extra luck.
Certainly.
All right.
All right.
Relax. Don't do it. Yeah, I'm going to play that song after we get off air. I'd play it now, but copyright restrictions.
I know.
Yeah, certainly.
I had to learn about that when I started YouTube. I didn't know about. I thought you could just use clips.
You can. You just can't get monetized.
Yeah, that's true. Luckily,
yeah, I had one once and I had to click on it.
Like the music I use for the beginning of the show is that music box stuff. It's free. Free to use. That's one of the reasons I use it.
Yeah.
Do you find it difficult to shuffle your cards when you're upset?
Yeah, they don't shuffle properly.
No.
They get
sometimes they all fall. They all fall out too.
Yeah, they fall out weird. They just don't make sense.
I have a tendency when I'm on live and chatting just to keep shuffling the cards. Sometimes just randomly just keep shuffling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they all fall out and it's all over the place.
When I'm upset and that happens with the cards, I call it when my cards are static. They're just on edge. Yeah.
Make sure everybody puts in the chat, relax. Hashtag relax if you want a reading, guys.
Hashtag relax.
Do re fuck me. What did I miss? Okay.
I don't know, but that's hilarious.
That is hilarious. I'm gonna be using that. Do re me fuck you.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Do re fuck me. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it again. Son of a bitch, that was hilarious. Do re fuck me. Okay. I'm loving that. Rachel said something this morning that had me hee-hawing when she said that she was telling me a story about two people who were totally different in the head. And she was saying they're not watching the same movie. I thought that was hilarious. All right. Miss Selena, ladies first.
Oh. Well,
why don't we do this? Wait. we'll
One
let you.
person.
Yes, we'll let you
But
read.
then you guys are all shuffling, and then now you have to
It's okay. We
reshuffle
can
for the person.
reshuffle. Yeah, we can reshuffle. It's
Reshuffle,
okay.
get a different message. So you
We're
want
gonna
me to do
each
Rebecca?
read for somebody. You do Becky, and
Okay.
I will do.
Okay, we can reshuffle. That
Yes,
works.
reshuffle, mate.
Okay.
Mate. That's Chris's influence. Sorry.
I got this
Jazz.
big deck.
Jess.
I got this big deck. I'm not familiar with what it is. Another person on my channel, Ethereal Moonlight, she went and sent this to me. I'm not exactly sure which deck it is, but it is familiar. It's got like Peter Pan and a bunch of other ones in here. I'm starting to learn it. I'm starting to look into it. I used it today, and I got some different answers out of it.
KL.
All right.
So we have Rebecca. I have Rebecca. Who has Jess?
Sean does.
I can do
You
that.
have KL.
Sean has Jess, and I have Kale. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I'll take Kale.
Okay.
There we go. So we're bouncing. All right, got it.
I'm doing all Oracle cards today. So I have some tarot decks, but they're like not really light and fluffy.
Right. Well, also
See?
you're.
You
Yeah.
can see.
Are you
Yeah,
able to do cards tonight, my love? You can sit this out if you want. Okay.
Yeah. Excuse
Yeah.
What? Did you want to keep me
Well,
here?
No, never. You're my chick. You're my right along. You're my
Ride or die.
That's the one. Right along.
Right along.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yo.
Okay, so I'm going to do the first one for Rebecca.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Rebecca. I pulled 4 different oracle cards for you. So there's some different messages happening here. But I feel like the first one that I want to point out to you is this is from my Lunar Magic Oracle deck, and it says Supermoon. Success, recognition, and the answer is yes. So I don't know if there's something that you are maybe contemplating and not sure what to do, not sure what path to take. But here it's telling you that there is going to be success. And then the word recognition. So I don't know if it's something to do that's work related, that you are possibly debating on what to do. But either way, it says that the universe definitely has your back, and literally has your back. See how she's just standing there? They literally have your back, and they want you to, they're letting you know it's go ahead and definitely do it. And I got a self-care card for you, and it is write a gratitude list. So I think that also goes well with that supermoon card with success, recognition, and the answer is yes. If there is something that you really are working towards and really want to do, write it down, put it on a gratitude list, and put it in the present form, like that. Put on there that you already have it, you already received it, and that is, just a little bit of manifestation magic. So
she's thinking of starting a YouTube channel, so that's perfect.
Oh,
that is really perfect.
Definitely, Rebecca.
Becky, that's amazing.
Yeah, that just gave me chills. Heck yes. And then I have this other deck right here. It's called Inner Fucking Peace. Because why not? We need some little happiness today. And it says highly meditated. And then it says with a license to chill. So that's your Inner Fucking Peace card. And last but not least, I got from I Am Queen Oracle deck, because you are an effing queen. It says Queen of Unfelt Emotions. And sometimes you really do have to just set your emotions aside, and not let them affect what you're thinking about doing, what you think is going to happen. Sometimes you just have to put that stuff to the side and then just do it. Don't let anyone or anything make you second guess the incredible person that you are, and definitely the queen that you are. So I hope
I
that resonates
love
with
it.
you, Rebecca. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Oh, you have that inner fucking peace deck too? Yes.
All right. Okay,
I felt like it was
Sean.
needed today. So
All right. This deck here, I pulled this deck here. I'm still working with it here, still trying to figure it out. But I did pull some cards here with this deck. Pulled the Alice in Wonderland card reversed. I got the Two of Wands. We got the Seeker of Crystals, and we got the Nine of Crystals. Those three are forward. This reverse card though, this Alice in Wonderland. If you're familiar with Alice in Wonderland, where she escapes, she goes to a different world, a different time, where she can escape reality and be in that different area there. I'm seeing with it reversed, though. It looks like you want to be in a different time, in a different reality, maybe in your head, or um, you want things to be a little different. And then this Two of Wands, it's a little different. Every card is different. With this one here, as you see the shadow self here on the, and as you're looking at your reflection, she's looking at a reflection. She's seeing her shadow self. It looks at like it's looking at a younger time. It's looking at a younger person, maybe yourself. You're looking at yourself, doing some reflection, looking back at yourself, seeing that you want to. Because the question here with this seeker of crystals, what I'm getting at is, what are you seeking? Are you seeking a younger time where things were different, where things were um, in a different reality, things were different than what you're doing now? Because, and I get that from this Nine of Crystals. As you see the young girl sitting there, head on her mother's lap, they're reading a Christmas book. She's right there at Christmas time. At Christmas time is where it's joy, where you see happiness, you see joy, you see that kind of peace and harmony there. And it's like, are you looking for a different time than what you have now, or even looking back at your childlike innocence and looking back at those times to see what brings you your peace, your joy, and your happiness there. And then I pull some affirmation cards for you. The first one I have is, today I am confident. Today I am who I am, and I am capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. And then the other one I have is, today I am ready to receive love. Today I am open to being loved by another healthy person.
Awesome.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay. Th- I'm checking out the comments in chat, everybody. You are such a great group of people.
Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
So, KL, let me put myself in the middle. Oh yeah, really good at this. So one reason I'm better at working the mouse is because I my little mouse pad, I was always screwing up. It was too small for me. So my husband got me this big, giant desk-sized mouse pad. So now it's easy, no problem. Yeah.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
all right, KL. For you, I'm using the Sunny Skeleton deck. It was a beautiful gift from Selena. Now, you have for your cards the Three of Wands, the Tower, and the Page of Wands. What does that tell me? A couple things. I have a couple questions because this is kind of serious for me. The obvious meaning of this deck would be that you're waiting for your ship to come in, the investments you've put into something, you're waiting to show results for that. Could be a promotion or um, what's that called? Bitcoin or an investment financially of some kind. You're waiting for those to come in. The next card, though, is the Tower card. So it looks like that may not happen in the way you want if we read it in that way. If you do read it in that way, the page says that situation wasn't right for you. The right passionate situation will show up properly. where you truly fit in. But what's getting me, I don't know if you have kids. I don't know if there's somebody younger in your life that is having some issues. Both of these deal with the energy of Mars, the Tower and the Three of Wands. That can be tantrums in younger people. Mars is also the planet of blades, so you may need to cut out something from their life, cut out an influence. They may be at a delicate point right now. So you have two paths to go on there. And okay. We're trying to reconstitute our grant writing business, and I've been trying my hand at focused manifesting for it went away for the first time. No clue what I'm doing though. Yes, I have kids and they have kids. All right. You can be the energy of Mars here. You can be the protector. You can be the warrior for the family that needs you. Also, keep an eye on them. Make sure that the dangerous influences or the danger that you can cut out from them will be cut out from them. It's a very hot reading. All of these cards deal with fire. So passion, change, transition, but definitely spirituality here. All right, so that is what I have for you, KL. Love you, babe, and thank you for letting me read for you. Hey, Krista, how you doing?
Hey, Krista. Hashtag
Hey,
relax
Crystal.
if you want some, be put in for a reading.
If you want some tarot, baby,
Relax.
I got your tarot for you. Come on.
Tarot.
All right, we're gonna bring the spinny wheel of fate back up.
So this person will be for me, right?
Yes, it will. And please,
We
if
have
I call
11
your
people.
name,
Yes. Oh, now we have 12. There you go.
let me
Krista.
know if you are still here. Appreciate you guys. These are general readings.
My friend Coco.
If we do get special messages like from ancestors or deities, we will definitely throw that out to you guys. But these are general universal messages. Okay.
Certainly.
And Sean, you will be reading for
Let's see.
Maru.
Maru.
Wow, Maru! Woohoo! And Bobby,
Maru.
you will be reading for.
Maru.
Come on, Snake Eyes. Salida. Didn't I tell you? I'm very good at this. It's almost like I was psychic. All right. So.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right, Dan, if you're still here, let me know, bro.
Kumba Dan.
Now, if I was reading for Dan, those cards I just read would have dealt with his surgery because Mars deals with surgery.
Yeah. He hasn't had surgery yet, has he?
Not yet.
No. I know he's consulting.
They gave us an update on it earlier. One of the 10-year-olds said he hates himself last night, and the chat jumped. Oh shoot, Selena, what did it say? KL.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, I'll read for Dan. That's right. So, Selena, you're up first, my dear.
Yep.
Put you right in the center.
I just have one more card to pull. Okay. My dear Coco, I'm so happy to pull cards for you. So I pulled 4 oracle cards for you, and the first one that really stood out to me, actually the first 2 that came out together from 2 different decks really just go hand in hand. So I got from the Lunar Magic Oracle deck, and it's Jaguar. Confidence,
Ooh.
shining your light, reaching potential, and self love, Coco. I mean, look at that card. As I'm looking at that Jaguar and the way that they're walking through there and that self confidence that they have and the power that they have, um, I think it's asking you to really step into your light a little bit more, Coco. Um, you have a lot of potential, and they're really letting you know that you have all of this potential, but I feel like you're just kind of holding back a little bit. You really have so much to offer so many people. You have a huge heart, and they're just reminding you that they want you to keep shining in your light, and um, really take really standing in that power that you have, but also giving yourself some more self-love. So I think self-love is very important, um, because the next card that came out from the I Am Queen deck is Queen of Sensuality. So again, I see this as well as a self-love card. My Spanish skills is not there, just so you know. Tag.
This is what he's
La
talking
Bruja
about.
Maspina. Thank you.
Hmm.
But Queen of Sensuality. So again, I see this
Ooh,
as self-care. So they really
I know it's
are.
up there.
And do you see how she's like, there's like these
Oh
water
yeah.
droplets and the flowers, and I see a lot of this hydration, but I also see the house up here. So with the Queen of Sensuality
Hmm.
and the house on the top of her head, um, again, that's really letting you know that you have to really do some self-care, inner healing. I think that's really, really important for you right now, Coco. The next card is this is from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle, and it says use your hands. And I know you're very creative, and I know you like to create things. You like to crochet. You like to make beautiful facial skin oils, which I use all the time. But it's really letting you know that while you are doing some of that self-care, um, maybe diving back into creating more to, I think that'll help you with whatever it is that's going on around you, mentally as well. So use your hands. And then finally, this one is from Inner Fucking Peace, I think it is. Yes. It says, I'm in an offline state of mind. Unplug. So here's the front. So sometimes it is okay just to unplug, even unplug your cell phone and
And what I'm seeing here, this one here for me is talking about balancing your money, balancing things. So what I'm seeing here is you're making wishes. You're wishing that you're 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 wishing that something would be a little different here, the way you were doing things, the way you were seeing your crop here, the way you were seeing it, the way you were doing things, maybe with your business or your money here. There's a new way of doing things here, and you're trying to balance it out. You're trying to balance everything out here with things. You might have a lot going on with different things with money going on, different things like that, and it's looking at especially with your money in your business, whatever you're doing. Could be YouTube, could be anything that you're doing here with your money here, your income flow. Could be a job, could be anything here. But it does show that there is your crop is here. It's here. You just got to change up the way you're getting your money, the way you're doing things with your money, how you're getting it, or the way you're spending money. It could be a change up on how you're spending money here. It's looking at the foundation of it though. Looking at going back and looking at your subscriptions, looking at different things and seeing how you're allocating your money and you're spending your money here is what it's looking like here. And on that note, I do have two of these affirmation cards for you here. The first one is today I am excited. Today I am going to be the best. Going to be the best. Today is going to be the best day ever. That one there. And then we have this another one here that says, I am adventurous. Today I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never tried before. Stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of the box, seeing different things. But this one here, this is talking about you looking at your money and trying to balance things and knowing that you can get the reward.